Today we're going to start talking about crypto. What is crypto? I don't know. So we're going to go check it out. So here I'm going to start typing what is crypto in my search engine. You can use any type of search engine. It doesn't really matter. So the first thing that comes up is right here, crypto, which is short for, it says cryptocurrency. So that's what we're going to be looking at, cryptocurrency. The second definition is short, it says it's short for cryptography. So I don't know if there's the same thing or is something different, but I think we're looking into cryptocurrency or crypto cash, as I call it. And here in cryptocurrency, it says it's known as crypto-currency or crypto. It's a digital currency designed to work as a medium of exchange through a computer network that is not reliant on any central authority, meaning it's not reliant on the government or on banks, which is really good for us to have an alternative to that, right? I think so. That's why I'm looking into it. So if we start scrolling down, we get more information. And we can see here that there's different people that talk about it, I would imagine. And I have no idea what Bitcoin gifts are. So it seems like it's something that we can look at in the future. But right here under Investopedia, you can see there's cryptocurrency explained with pros and cons for investment. So I think that's an interesting place to start. So I'm going to click on that, because I really like Investopedia, because you can find a lot of information, and you can also do simulation with a lot of your personal finance or trading or investing in traditional investments. So if we scroll down, we can see cryptocurrency explained with pros and cons. We can see in this article that we're going to learn what you need to know about virtual currencies, because you will never actually have it in your hand like cash unless you cash out of cryptocurrency, I would imagine, and then you can use it as cash, or you will have cash in hand. So let's see if there's anything new that is telling us from what I already talked about. A defining feature of cryptocurrencies is that they are generally not issued by any central authority, which is really good, I think. And some experts believe blockchain and related technologies will disrupt many industries. I guess this is a blockchain. It doesn't really explain it. It just starts saying blockchain. And when I'm looking into cryptocurrency, which I haven't looked too much into, it always comes up something about blockchain. So I guess we will have to look up to see what is blockchain. So we will do that in a separate video, because right now we're just looking to see what is it that is crypto. The advantages of cryptocurrencies or crypto cash include cheaper and faster money transfers and decentralized systems. It says here that the disadvantages of crypto cash is that their price is volatile, meaning that it goes up and down very quickly. Probably within one day, it can really see a big turn. I've seen it because I've been looking at some of the information on it. And that it seems like a little bit of a deterrent, but I don't know how much of a deterrent it would be for me. I think I will start investing at least a little bit of cash to see how it works out. It also has high energy consumption for mining activities, and it doesn't explain what mining activities is. And it says for criminal activities as well. So I start thinking, okay, criminal activities. Don't we have criminal activities for cash as well, or for other traditional currencies like the US dollar or any other currency across the world? I think so. So I don't think that's something that we need to worry too much about. And then here it says, that we can go to an understanding of cryptocurrencies, and we make sure to read that there's things that can be mined, there's exchanges, there's types of cryptocurrencies that are popular, such as Bitcoin, and how you can actually make transactions, I would imagine. So let's keep on looking. This one's an advertisement, so we'll just skip it. Right here it does explain blockchain. So let's read up a little bit on it. But as you can see, they quickly go into words that we don't understand it. We're barely starting in this. So it's like, what is blockchain? I don't understand. So what would I normally do, or anybody else is like, okay, let's go think about it and not read about it anymore. But right now we're going to read a little bit about it. Central to appeal and functionality of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is blockchain technology. As its name indicates, a blockchain is essentially a set of connected blocks of information on an online ledger. So I would imagine it's like having a budget or ins and outs of money. So when you buy something and then you spend, or you make money and then you spend money. So I guess that's what they're talking about, an online ledger. Each block contains a set of transactions that have been independently verified by each validator on a network. And I think they want me to subscribe, right? But I'm going to just close it and keep on going. And it quickly gets into very, very technical terms. I'm just going to kind of skip over it because now we know that we need to know about blockchain, and it's probably going to take us a while to understand it. And then here it says some of the types of cryptocurrencies. It says that there's utility types of cryptocurrencies and transactional, governance, platform, and security tokens. And again, it quickly goes into very technical terms, so we would have to touch upon it separately. Just know that they do exist that way. And then we all want to know if cryptocurrencies are legal. Since I started hearing about them about 10 years ago or so, I wasn't sure. So I just didn't really investigate because I had other things to do, like go to work every day and go to a 9 to 5. But now I'm thinking, okay, I need to go in and see what the Federal Reserve and other authorities have to say about it. And here you can see that cryptocurrencies are I think, well, obviously we're looking into it, they're legal, but the fiat currencies, I think those are the normal traditional currencies. If we right click and open a new tab, maybe it'll let us know what it means. So we go there to that tab. And fiat money is a government issued currency that is not backed by a physical commodity such as gold or silver, but rather by the government that has issued it. And I think that is our dollar, if I'm sure. Maybe there is some backed by gold and silver, but I'm not sure anymore. And so it says that that is derived from the government or monetary authority such as the Federal Reserve. It says that cryptocurrencies are not blocked by any public or private entity, so it is legal, but it's a different type of money or cash. So that's all we needed to know, because that means that we can keep going with what we want to do and probably invest or buy crypto. If that, well, then we look into the pros and cons and risk management, right? But for now, if it's a small amount of money, I think it's worth the investment, because then you learn more and see if that's actually something you want to invest in or have that type of cash. And then it says important, although cryptocurrencies are considered a form of money, the IRS treats them as financial assets or property for tax purposes. That means that you do capital gains probably. It says, and as with most other investments, if you reap capital gains selling or trading cryptocurrencies, the government wants a piece of the profits. How exactly the IRS taxes digital assets as either capital gains or ordinary income depends on how long the taxpayer held the cryptocurrency and how they used it. So if you have any other investment like bonds and blue chip stock or mutual funds or things like that, you don't pay taxes until you sell. So this is something similar to that, but you have to hold it for a certain amount of time. I think in the past it has been a year or two that you have to hold it before you can actually cash out and pay capital gains. But if you cash out before that time period, then you will have to pay taxes such as you would for your income or whatever you make at work. And yeah, they take it out of your pay stub. So here is something we want to know is if cryptocurrencies are safe investments, or is it safe to invest where everything has risk, right? Even having cash. So we're going to look here to see that you have user risk, you have regulatory risk, you have counterparty risk, management risk, programming risk, and market manipulation. So right now we just need to know that it exists, and maybe we can talk about the risk in another video. And then the advantages and disadvantages of crypto. Well, here we have a list that they tell us about because, well, we're learning about it. So advantages is remove single points of failure, easier to transfer funds between parties, removes third parties, can be used to generate returns, and remittances are streamlined. And disadvantages are transactions are pseudo-anonymous. I think that's how you say it. And it allows for criminal use, such as cash and other investments, obviously, have become highly centralized, expensive to participate in a network and earn, off-chain security issues, and prices are very volatile. So I don't know about the off-chain security issue. We don't know about blockchain or anything like that yet. At least I don't. And if you're here starting with me, you probably don't know either. And then the advantages and disadvantages are explained here. And then we get a little bit of how do you buy cryptocurrencies. And it tells you that it's similar to investing in any other type of investment, such as stocks and bonds, because you can see here that they have things such as trust and ETFs. So the bottom line is cryptocurrencies are digital assets that are secured by cryptography. As they're relatively new technology, they are highly speculative, so it's very high risk, and it is important to understand that a risk involved before making an investment. And that's most of what this article is about, it seems like. So do we know a little bit more about crypto? Yes. Do we understand crypto? No. So we just need to keep on looking and informing ourselves. So I'll see you in the next video.